G'day, Kyle here, and it is sunset here in New Zealand. I'm still here in the far north. There's just a boat over there on my right shoulder coming into the bay, but it's a gorgeous evening. But how about all the action in Sydney today? Let's be honest, Australia had a pocket full of aces at the start of the day. There was that expectation that they were just going to steamroll over India. Even some of the comments in my clip last night was all Australia going to steamroll them. But what India have showed is resilience, and that's what they have shown this whole tour. Let's look at the skipper going home. Kohli, he's gone home. Mohammad Shami, he's injured. Umesh Yadav, he is injured. KL Rahul, he is injured. Jadeja, he got hit on the arm. He was injured. Pant, he got hit on the arm in the first innings. He was injured. So the odds were against India. They've shown a lot of toughness to stick out the day's play with only 3 wickets falling on the day. Who would have picked that at the start of this morning? So is the match drawn? The series is still alive. India with 334 for 5 at the end of the day. Pujara did his customary brick wall, 77 off 205. Pant, the star of the day, 97, battling through his injury when he went off to get a scan not so long ago. Ashwin, how tough is he? He can bat. Very underrated cricketer, Ashwin, in my opinion. 39 off 128. Vihari, he showed a little bit of form, and he'll be pleased with his contribution and showing that toughness of 23 off 161, and just the 2 wickets each for Lyon and Cummins. So as I just said just before, without question, Australia had a pocket full of aces at the start of the day, and they will be hurting because if we look back to the preview of this test, I talked about how Australia would have been hurting after Boxing Day, and the way and their style of playing is very aggressive by nature. They like to use words and be in the face, and I think they're fair enough to be favourites heading into this test match. So this will hurt them a lot, that they wouldn't be able to get the job done. There's still a little bit of verbals out on the park by Tim Payne, the skipper, to Ashwin. So it's all fighting talk, and it's going to set up this next test match just superbly up in the Gabba. I was thinking today, actually, I can't recall a test match at the Gabba being this late in the Australian summer. So normally the Gabba test is one of the first test matches that is played. So it's not the case this time round. So it'll be interesting to see how the ball reacts in a test match at this time of year. So I think the bouncy wicket where it swings a little bit is really going to come into the Australian bowlers, because they're a superb bowling group, even though they weren't able to get the job done today. But I just also want to add in there that 5-day test matches, how good are they? We saw one not so long ago with the first test match between New Zealand and Pakistan went right down to the wire. I think it's the last 3.5 overs of the whole day on day 5. In the test match, we got a result, 5th-day test match. Today, obviously, exciting cricket. It's just good, tough test cricket. So there's been a call of action in recent years about the 4-day tests. I've never been a fan. I'm a bit of a purist at heart when it comes to test cricket, and I think the 5-day test should be here for a very long time. And I've mentioned a lot of times also, expect the unexpected when it comes between these two teams, Australia and India. They just seem to throw up all sorts of classic test matches, and even though this is a draw today, the India will walk away feeling like they've had a win at the end of the day. So series is 1-1 leading into this next and final test at the Gabba. We all know Australia are going to become very, very hard, be very aggressive. Their bowlers have bowled a lot of overs. They bowled 130 overs, which I think is a record for India to bat on the 4th innings of a test. So I could be wrong, but I think that was it. Challenge me on that if you want. But it's going to be really fascinating to see how all these players are going to step up into this next test match. So looking forward to it. Quick turnaround. So keep the comments coming. Tell your friends all about the channel. We're very early days in this channel, so tell your friends, make a comment. Let's get as many followers as we can, and we can create it to be your channel where it can be a lot more interactive, but we need to get those numbers up. So yeah, tell your friends and family all about it. We'll be in touch.